Hi guys, as you can see on the title, that's my Project Pen update. Let's get right started. Let's do it in a row like I do my makeup. Primer first, Lacura Illuminating Moisturizing Primer. Last time over here, now we are done here. I'm not the biggest fan of this primer. It doesn't seem to wear well under some foundations, but I will continue using it for now. But what I will do though, I will add another primer as well, and that's the Estee Lauder Future Aqua Brilliance primer. This one I really like. I had before. It's a repurchase and wears quite well under anything. So I will try a few things out this month and see how it goes. So there we go. And this is, by the way, this is completely full. I haven't used this one yet. Then foundation. This basically I didn't mark it, but it's basically half empty. So we are roughly down here. This is a mix of lots of different foundations, and that's actually also my first declutter, because one of the foundations I have mixed in is this one, Ilamasca. I don't like it. It's too yellow for me. When I mixed it in with the other foundations, it was nice, but I had a look at my foundation collection. I don't really have anything I want to mix with that. I tried it actually by itself to just wear it twice to see if I maybe really like the formula, and I don't. So this for me is a declutter. I mean, it's not too bad. I used half of it up. It's a bit of a waste, I know, but I just can't justify keeping something in my collection that I just don't like to wear. It's an airless pump, by the way, which is why it goes up. But yeah, there we go. Declutter. And this one is, oh no, I moved it a little bit. This one is basically halfway down. Now, concealer. Concealer, I didn't have too much progress. The reason for that is because of the foundations are mixed. This concealer is actually a tad, just one shade darker now than the foundation. What I want to try the next month is to actually use the concealer as foundation by itself. Instead of course I will still use this, probably not every day, because I really want to focus on this one. It's the Cashmere Glow concealer from Lacura. It's a nice concealer. I don't like it as much as the copy they do from the Clinique concealer, which I absolutely love. But this shade is just not right. So I thought, you know what, while I still have a tan from summertime, I should try to really finish this one up, because it's way too dark for me. It's shade 2, which is a bit surprising sometimes with their shades. Depending on what type of concealer you buy, shade 2 is actually not shade 2. So this one is a bit too dark, but as a foundation it actually works well. So hopefully I have really good progress with that next time. Then powder, the Unicorn collection from Flower Nose. This is finished finally. So this one was one of these white powders. Everything that's left here is basically the glue on the bottom of the pan. They baked that. It's like a really spongy feel when the powder is at itself, like a baked gelée formula, but really solid and spongy somehow. I don't know why there is a grid, because there was no grid on the bottom, but it looks a bit like grid. That's probably from how they glued it in. So there might have been a grid design on the bottom of the, I would call it a pellet. I guess it's like a pellet powder thing they glue in there. I liked it. It wasn't too bad. Would I repurchase? Probably, actually. I mean, I didn't mind it. It was okay. It's a very nice, nearly undetectable powder. If you need a bit more coverage and everything, of course that's not good because it's just white. But can I just say, the packaging again, impeccable. I really like the little rope design, actually, with the little star there. But yeah, I mean, I used it for a month and there was no issue. Nothing broke here on the back, because usually here on the back stuff breaks with packaging, but this didn't. Excellent. But because that's empty and goes into the empties, I will add a new powder, which is this one. I had one of these ones empty before. This is Fair Beige this time, 02, from the Moonlight Mermaid collection. I used it twice. I remember with this one, you have to be careful and not use it too heavy-handed. It's one of these, again, where you have like a little puff, which I tend not to use, but use it really lightly, because I feel like this one, if I remember correctly, that can look quite a bit cakey if you use too much of it. But this is good for me because it has a bit of coverage as well, and it's a good tone for me at the moment. So let's start this one. Then after face powder, we use the bronzer. This is the one I added last month from Clarins. This like is a special edition one. It's huge. It's 17 grams. I focused now, because I guess I'm like, I don't really tan in summertime, but I guess I'm the darkest I would get in a year, because we're just at the end of summer. I focused on the bottom bit a bit from the bronzer, and probably in wintertime I will focus more on this bit because it's just lighter. I feel like it's slowly wearing a little bit the imprint away from the pan design, but it's still there because I don't over bronze. I use it only very lightly, and I like it. I really don't mind it, so happy with that. I might exchange it in proper winter time, because I really like this design for summer, to feel summery when I open my makeup bag. But for now, I will continue using it. After bronzer, I use blush. There we have. This is the Moonlight Mermaid series, Zamba 04, Siren Melody. No, not 04, 05. Pan is slowly getting bigger. It's like a, as you can see, it's a bit of a gradient, more orange and then pink. I swirl it all together. Let me actually, there you go. It's really light. This blush, actually it does show up on the skin when you use it in the face. It doesn't really show up on my skin here, but that's all right. I don't like too blushy blush anyway, but I like it. It's a nice blush. I'll continue using it. I feel like the pan is just getting slowly bigger. I use it every day. What can I say? I like it. And again, packaging. I mean, look at this. So nice. It's just a joy to use when you have nice packaging. After blush, I use highlighter. This is from the Little Angel collection, the embossed highlighter and cross Fable. The pan is just getting bigger. This one is like one of these baked gelée products, and you can see there's actually the grid underneath, like the plastic grid. I'm quite surprised that I hit pan with a highlighter, because I don't use highlighters, like I only put it on the top of my cheeks basically. It's quite nice. I feel like you have to buff it in though, so I use more of a stiffer brush and then buff it into my skin, and then it looks really, really nice. I like it, and I will continue using it. There we go. We have a pan on that, and again, packaging. I mean, look at that. Just beautiful. After all of this, I actually do setting spray, and this is another empty. This is the dewy set from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like the packaging. The mister is actually quite nice. Reminds me a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, but less spritzy. So it's actually quite a nice mist. I have better misters, but I also have a lot of face sprays with much worse misters, which is why we actually keep this one. I will clean out the bottle, and I know already which one I want to put in there. There's like an Aldi spray I have, which is a copy. Actually, let me show you a copy of the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's this one here, the Illuminate setting spray from La Croix Aldi. Nice bottle, looks really pretty. I used it a couple of times, but it's so spritzy. It literally feels like you splash water in your face. I won't use that one though as an exchange for now. I will use another one. I explain in a sec why, but I will keep the bottle. I wouldn't repurchase the setting spray itself, because I didn't. I mean, it is called dewy set, but I didn't thought it set anything at all. It made my face look very dewy, and that was it. It didn't do any assistance with setting my makeup. So it's a useless product. If I want my face to be dewy, I don't have to use something that's a setting spray. I could just use like a normal face spray. Now, what I will put into my project pan to exchange that empty is the Caudalie one. Reason for that is it's quite a fairly small size. It's only 30 ml, and I have a toucher spray, which I really want to use in winter time. So this one should be fairly quickly finished. I had these ones numerous times before. I really like it. Really fine mister. This is actually really nice. This is a better mister than the Anastasia Beverly Hills. But this one you can't unscrew. Otherwise, I would have kept the previous bottles I had from that to fill it up. But it's nice because it has skincare ingredients. We now go into autumn, so I'm happy to ramp it up a little bit with skincare, and I will use this one. Then I do my eye makeup. This is the Swan Ballet collection from Flower Nose. The pan is glowing in the outer shades, basically in the glitter shades. You can see it's like this grid design. It's like a baked gelée formula again. Powder in the middle. I think when these ones on the side are completely finished, I probably will retire this palette. But again, packaging, immaculate. Still enjoy it, still like using it. Sometimes maybe slightly bored, but then I put it on and I kind of like it. It also makes me really fast in the morning to get ready, because I'm using the same makeup look, which I don't have a problem with going at work with the same makeup look every day, because it looks nice and it suits me. Then of eyeliner, this one, I'm so surprised. I'm literally using this for 8 months and it still works. Again, Flower Nose. Packaging works, eyeliner works, impeccable. The other eyeliner is the pink one, which I don't use that much. Then we have a brow pencil. This is actually from the brand Fluoresces. This one, I don't do my brows that heavily. I'm a bit worried because I hardly use this one up. I mean, I'm maybe half a centimeter down. It's like one of these waxy sticks, but I feel like the lids are getting a bit loose and I have a refill for that. So if I refill and then the lids won't work properly anymore, but let's see, we get there when it comes to that. So I still enjoy using it. It has a spoolie on the other side. Easy, very, very gentle brows, very demure. Then after that, I use my mascara. This is the Rose Ink one. I don't like this one. I'll probably will tire it next month. It seems to get a little bit better when it dries out now, but I'm not the biggest fan of it, so I'm happy to retire it. But I will use it another month, just to make sure I properly use it and don't waste it, basically. After that, my lips. I finally found some lip products, these two, which I put in my project pan ages ago, and I literally couldn't find them. I found them in my desk at work now. I want to focus on this lipstick the next month because I actually have an empty. I finished this one up. I'll show in a sec. This one, literally that's all that's left, and it's quite a slim line. So if I focus on this one for a month, I think I'm easily done with that one. The nice thing is with Flower Nose, you actually have expiry dates on the bottom of their lip product. So this is expiring in March next year. So I want to use it. That it's gone. This one, I will leave in there. I will leave in a project pan. I like it. It's nice. It's a newer one. I think it expires in 2026, so we still have time. This one is expiring 2026 as well, but I will actually add it into project pan. I did a lip product declutter recently. The video should be up soon or is already up. And this one was in my trial pile if I actually want to keep it. And I decided, yes, I actually do want to keep it. So much so that I will put it in my project pan for now. So I like it, but I don't want to get it too old, and I want to use it more often because I really enjoyed using it when I tried it out. So let me put it in my project pan. And this is my empty. This is my second empty of these ones. I had 2 of them. This is in the shade 0. This is from the Swan Ballet collection 05, Endless Summer from Flower Nose. I really like these ones. I had another one. The only annoying thing is because it's the metal here is slanted, you actually can't use it up completely. I could dig in with a lip brush, but I'm not about that. I do like these lipsticks though. I emptied 2 of them, which really surprised me how quickly I finished them up. The packaging is nice. It's heavy. This is metal and this is like a hard acrylic plastic. Have to say though, as much as this looks really nice and I love the design and everything, and again the packaging, I mean, it lasted so well, immaculate, and that was daily use, but it can be a bit annoying because the size of it, they're quite heavy and big when you just carry it in your purse around, or like if you have several things in your makeup bag, it can be a bit much. Then I sometimes prefer these slimline things that are easier to pack away. But yeah, there we go. Try to make it a quick one today. Oh, last one, actually I forgot my perfume. Still using the Marks & Spencer's one, Discover Sunrise, Bergamot Jasmine Sandalwood, Eau de Toilette, 100 ml. Last time we were here, now we are down here. I might exchange that one to a different perfume in winter time because it is quite a summery scent, but for now I will continue using it. That's it. See you next time. Bye.